This is a 1999 Camry. It has 163,000 miles. The problem we're going to be fixing today is that the vent control doesn't work. It's stuck on this first option, which is these center vents right here. And when you turn it to any of these, it will not blow at the bottom or the defroster. Usually this isn't too big of a deal, but during the winter when you need the defroster, this becomes a problem. The culprit is likely a bad servo motor, which is located up under the dash around here on the driver's side, and it commonly goes bad. From reading online, you can take it apart, clean it, and sometimes it will work, but sometimes it will only work for a little while. You have to clean it out again. Instead of that, I decided to buy a remanufactured servo motor off of eBay for $45. We'll go ahead and replace it and be done with it. It's going to be a little hard to get to this part, so I didn't want to have to do it multiple times. So before we start, I want to show you how the claw attaches to the motor that we'll be removing. This is actually my old one. I've got a new one on there. But this is the orientation that I saw once I was underneath the dash. The problem is you won't be able to see the stem from the angle, because you'll see something like this. You can't even see the stem, which is right here. So here's the stem, and if you see, there's a little clip right there that you have to push outwards to lift the cam off. So if mine was stuck in the center position. I believe if yours is stuck in the center position, you'll see something like this orientation. So push this towards the wiring connector, or better yet, you can even kind of look at the grooves and find this groove to push it towards. So let's remove this. And now we see the motor. We'll see 3 screws. Screw it here, here, and here. This one is fairly easy to get to. These two have 2 arms that kind of cover it. So basically when the cam is on here, there's these 2 arms that kind of slide inside these grooves, and that's actually what controls where the air comes out of which vent. So you don't need to remove these arms. You can just push the arms out of the way, get these screws out. So we're going to need to get our head under here where the accelerator pedal is. To start, I've removed this single screw right here, just a Phillips head, and I started popping off all of these clips. So now we can swing this open, and this will give my head somewhere to go to look up as the servo motor is over here. So to get my head right there, what I do is I have my body kind of coming out this way, and I have my head down there looking up. It's quite cramped. 6 foot and I have pretty long arms, but it's doable so far. I've took out this kind of this vent cover that was in the way. I basically was kind of sitting like this, and I kind of popped it out to the left this way, and I kind of just wiggled it out. Just wanted to add a note about this vent. So what happened was when I put this back on, I broke a tab underneath the dash, and I think it was because I was probably a little too harsh when I yanked this off. I would suggest feeling around and finding a tab. I think you may be able to kind of pry it open instead of having to like yank it like I did. Might not have been good. So now I'm underneath the steering wheel. Here's my body kind of hanging out of the car, and if you look up, here's that servo motor, and this is where we moved. The vent was right there, and it was kind of coming out and blocking it. Now that I've removed it, I've got a pretty good view of it. So I've just popped the cam off the stem. Now I can pull it off. This will come off. And now we've got a few screws to remove. I do not believe we have to remove these arms. You can see this, but there's these arms right here that kind of move freely, and I'm going to try to leave those on. So far I've gotten one screw out, and this is how it's oriented. It's got a screw here, here, and here, and it doesn't look like I need to take these arms out that move. I can just kind of move them out of the way, and it gives me room to take these screws out. The problem is there's not much room. I've got a long screwdriver, my hand's getting kind of stuck. So I'm switching over to this short stubby one that actually ratchets. This should be a lot better. If you have a right angle drill, that would actually be perfect for this. So I got the old motor out. I did not have to remove those arms. Was not too bad. Just be careful with the screws. There's 3 screws. Once it's out, you can then unclip this. It's a little hard. You have to push it quite hard to get the stem, you know, all the way down the clip so you can pull it out. So I've got the new one back in. I didn't show you underneath. This is a very similar process. One thing I want to let you know is once you've got this motor mounted, then as you put the claw or the cam back on, try to get the 2 arms inside the track before you push down and clip it down. So once those 2 arms are inside these tracks, you can push it down, and then when the motor operates it, it moves those arms, and that's how it changes where the air comes out. So the motor has been replaced, the arms are back in. Time to make sure this works. Right now it's feeling air come out of the center vents. It's on center. Let's put it on floor. No air now. Feeling on the floor, great. Froster. Yep.